Hello, my name is Helen Rennie. I'm the founder of Helen's Kitchen Cooking School, and today we're going to clean large leafy greens like Swiss chard and kale. When you make cooking videos, you're supposed to look like you're having a good time, or at least pretend that you are. But who are we kidding? I hate washing leafy greens. I'd rather wash dishes than wash kale. You know, when you're doing dishes, the water is nice and warm, and it's kind of like taking a shower with your clothes on. But when you're washing greens, it's like doing laundry by hand in cold water. So it's an activity that I prefer to do at most once a week when I bring my vegetables home. You ready? Let's get it over with. Whichever leafy green you're cooking, you will have to separate the leaf from the stem. And cleaning is a perfect opportunity to do this boring task. When I'm working with kale, I find the stems to be too chewy and I just discard them. If you're a good doobie and want to use every last bit of this super healthy food, then more power to you. However, on Swiss chard and beet greens, the stem is the best part. It is juicy, flavorful, tender. It's just lovely. So make sure you don't discard this. The reason we're still separating it from the leaf part is because the stem is a lot thicker and cooks a lot longer. Another good reason to remove the stems at this point is to help these huge leaves fit into a salad spinner. First, I run a leaf under cold water, being careful to remove the grit from all the nooks and crannies, particularly around the stem, where the grit tends to accumulate. If I'm working with kale, I rip the leaves off the stem with my hand. This also works with very young Swiss chard. If working with more mature chard, I use a paring knife to cut the leaves off the stem. Collect the leaves in the salad spinner and fill it with water. Rub the leaves with your hands gently to release any remaining grit. Be careful here, you're not washing a sweater, you're washing very fragile, breakable leaves. Lift up the basket, drain the water, and spin your leaves. You'll probably have to do this process in batches because crowding the spinner basket is a bad idea. Shake as much water off the stems as possible and wrap them in a dry paper towel. That's right, I said dry because the paper towel will absorb excess moisture from the leaves and prevent them from spoiling. Roll up the leaves in a separate dry paper towel and put everything together in a clean plastic bag. Swiss chard can be kept this way for about a week, and kale for even 2 weeks, assuming you bought them fresh. Let's meet again next week and talk about cooking Swiss chard and kale. I promise I'll be in a much better mood since they'll be already washed. From Helen's Kitchen in Boston, happy cooking and baking to you.